Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I am pretty excited for this video because I'm going to be doing the small creator tag, which was created by Smoky Glow, and I really like the questions in this tag, and as soon as I saw the first video of it I wanted to do it myself. Unfortunately it's been hard for me to film the last few days. Everything has been crazy, but here I am. I did my makeup because I just went and voted, so here I am with a few minutes to film this video real quick before my son wakes up from his nap, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I saw Nisi Piece do this, and then I saw LS, and then Angelica Nikis, and I thought they all had wonderful videos, so I'll definitely leave them down below. I saw Spooky Lips and Fat Hips that did it as well, and I haven't watched hers yet, but I'm sure it's amazing. So let's just go ahead and jump on into the questions. So the very first one is, how many years have you been on YouTube? And I'm pretty sure it's like 4.5, but that kind of leads me to question number 2, which is, what was your very first video about? And when I was in high school, I was in color guard, and I was on the flag line for 2 years, and then I was on rifle line for 2 years, and I liked to do like flag and rifle and like a little tiny bit of dance and do it to music and stuff. So I have a few videos like that on my channel that are private now, from forever ago. So those were my first videos I uploaded on here, and after that I did some like really quick get ready with me, like speeding up the footage really fast, and then I'd throw an Ed Sheeran song on there and call it a day. And then my very first makeup talking video was my palette collection, which is very true to me. Actually, when I first started, my YouTube name was Palette Princess, but I changed it because I don't know. And then for a long time it was my name, and then I changed it to Amy Loves Makeup because okay. So question number 2 is, what was your, no, I just did question number 2, geez. Question number 3 is, who is your dream collab? And I feel like this question could go 2 very different ways. So the real unrealistic part of me, as far as a dream collab, I think I would love for Shane Dawson to expose me. Only I'm obviously there's nothing to expose. I'm really not that cool or interesting or have anything really to talk about. That's, well, I mean, I guess I do, but I don't have secrets is what I'm trying to say. But seriously, Shane Dawson is so funny, like legit, like kills me. And then my other unrealistic collaboration would definitely be Lana Del Rey. I would love, probably not to do her makeup because that would be very scary, but maybe like a chatty get ready with me and she like teaches me her makeup tips. I would actually die. Or any other divas from WWE. I think that'd be amazing also. Realistically, which is even still kind of unrealistic, I would love to collaborate with any of my YouTube friends, like actually, you know, doing a collab in person, doing chatty get ready with me, or switching our makeup bags, or I don't even know what, just one of those fun ones. I feel like that'd be so cool. So hopefully that happens one day. Those are my dream collabs, I guess. And then question number 4 is, what would it mean to you to make it on YouTube? And honestly, I feel like making it is just having a comfortable salary on YouTube, having a good amount of money, you know, just something where you're comfortable, you're not living month to month. Alright, so question number 5 is, what is your end goal on YouTube? And I think it would obviously be to make it and to have a comfortable salary and still be able to do this all the time because I love it so much, and I just love doing videos. So that would be amazing if the doors opened up and I could do it as a long short-term career. I don't even know what to call it, but I think that YouTube is just really cool, and I feel like it works really well for me right now with my schedule and with being like having a almost 2-year-old, and like life is just crazy. I take care of him all the time, and my life motto is film when the baby sleeps. So I don't know, I feel like it works for me really well, and I still get to see my son all the time and not have to put him in daycare right now because of just where I am at life. But I have goals, so I hope that my YouTube will keep growing and that it'll help with those goals, I guess. So, and then my other end goal on YouTube is just to stay a positive place, a positive channel. I mean, of course I like to talk about negative things sometimes. I think that I think that talking about negative things sometimes can be important, and talking about the good and bad in things, like, that's important, but I guess I feel like the way you deliver things can make a difference. And I think that negativity breeds negativity, and I've seen channels grow, and as they grow, their like comment section and people who support them kind of turns to a disaster. I think that the people who subscribe to me, like, you guys are always so amazing and sweet, and even when you have constructive criticism, it's so respectful. So my goal is just to keep it like that, and to never, you know, like, when people get to the point where they're like, I can't look at my comment section, like, I think that's so sad, and I never ever want my like makeup lovers for us ever to be hateful like that. I want us to just be peaceful. So that's kind of how I want my channel to stay, and that's definitely like a huge goal for me on YouTube. I don't really know that there's like a set guideline of how to have a positive or a negative channel, but I think that the people, the way that you act attracts the people that come to you, if that makes sense. So question number 6 is, what is the hardest part about YouTube? And I think part of it is just the pressure that I put on myself, like, to post a lot and to think of new things and to keep being better. Like, I'm always nitpicking at the things that I do, and I think that's good because, you know, obviously, like, my constructive criticism to myself equals growth, but sometimes it's hard when I get, like, I don't know, I feel like judged for every little thing on YouTube. Like, you can say one thing wrong and like it could be completely misinterpreted, or I don't know, it just drives me crazy. Like, I feel like because of that, and because things can be so like put under a magnus, what is that called? A microscope? A microscope. Because you can kind of be under a microscope, I feel like, me personally, like, because I have anxiety and everything, it makes it like that much harder. And I do my absolute best to let comments not get to me, and I feel like troll comments don't really get to me. Like, I recently had a video that like got really big out of nowhere, and it was fine, like people calling me like the B word or whatever, like whatever, like who cares. Obviously I'm not one, but like someone like was attacking me for saying that I had anxiety, like saying that I don't have anxiety, I'm just a horrible person, and it's the guilt from that. Like I feel like it's stupid. I don't even have to say, like, I'm a real human, like, duh. Like, I think that's the hardest part. The best part about YouTube is everything, pretty much. I mean, I love talking about makeup, I love talking to you guys, I love making friends with y'all. I mean, maybe this is stupid to say, but I mean, it's so fun when you guys hype me up and you're like, oh my gosh, I love that makeup. I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I don't know, it's fun, like, having, I guess, people who appreciate your makeup. Like, I wear blue lipstick on YouTube and everyone's like, yes, yes, blue lipstick. I wear blue lipstick in real life, and my whole family is like, were you making out with a Smurf? You know? Or when I wear black lipstick, it's like, who died? I'm like, leave me alone. Let me express myself the way I want to. So I think that's the funnest part, is just talking to you guys, and, you know, you guys are my friends, making a little money on the side, and I think it's definitely really cool getting to talk to brands a little bit. Like, everything about YouTube is just so much fun, and I feel so grateful. And I mean, I know that, like, I feel like I'm really close to hitting 13,000 subscribers. It's not that much in comparison with other people, but I think that numbers dehumanize, and it's like, oh yeah, 13,000, like, moving on up. But it's like, no, like, that's 13,000 human beings who subscribe to my channel. Like, that's a whole lot. So I'm really grateful for it, honestly. Question number 8 is, what is the funniest comment you've ever gotten? And I was trying to think of all the comments I've gotten, and I couldn't think of anything in particular. But then literally the day after I saw this video and I was like trying to think of a funny comment, someone commented because I had used On and On, the song from No Copyright Sounds, and they were like, oh my gosh, I love that song, it makes me feel so nostalgic. I used to put that song on when I was doing my makeup so I'd feel like a beauty guru. And that just literally killed me. I thought that was the funniest thing. But honestly, I get funny comments all the time. I think when I get compared to people, I always think that's really funny to see who it is. I don't know. You guys make me laugh all the time, so it's hard to just say like one specific comment. But that one, putting On and On, and then pretending to be a YouTuber really got to me. And then question number 9 is, what is the meanest comment you've ever gotten? I've gotten a handful of stupid ones that really make me laugh. Like, truly, they're so stupid. It's like, someone told me like before, like, if you don't have time to do your nails, you shouldn't do them at all, or like getting mad at me for owning a fly swatter, like all kinds of ridiculous stuff. But I think the comment that hurt the most, I've talked about this before, but whenever, like, legit, I was in the worst part of my life, like literally like about to leave my marriage, like falling apart, like just everything was just wrong, and someone commented that I didn't do my hair. And when I said like I don't have time to do my hair, and she's like, well, you need to act like this, you'll be like Jaclyn Hill. And I'm like, I don't want to be like Jaclyn Hill, I want to be like me. And she went off of me saying that I was like making excuses, and that she has 5 kids and she can do this and that, and basically just making me feel like I was a bad mom, and that I was like just all kinds of stupid stuff about me not doing my hair, which is just dumb. And then that was stupid in itself, but then someone who had previously commented on my videos and had been sweet and nice to me, she joined in and started bashing me, and I think that's what really hurt the most. Yeah, and also like just comments where people like compare you to someone else, as in like you're doing better than them or you're doing worse than them. I don't want to be compared to anyone else. I just want to be me. Like, even I hate comments too. I mean, when it's like if you're talking about someone else and they're like, oh, you're way prettier than her. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't want to be told that. We can all be our own kind of beautiful. I don't know. There's a lot of comments that have gotten to me over the course of time, but for the most part, I don't get comments that often that are mean. Not truly like ill intent. Sometimes they're kind of rude and they don't realize it. But yeah. Okay, so question number 10 is, what other subject matter could you create a YouTube channel about? I think books. Definitely books. I really like to read. Question number 11 is, why did you start your YouTube channel? And truly it was because I did not have any friends, and I was literally over the course of my channel, I think I've moved 4 or 5 times, and I feel like my YouTube friends have been very consistent wherever I've went, which is really nice. Like, because 2 of those places I moved and I didn't know a soul, so that's why I started YouTube, was just to make friends, and I feel like you guys really are my friends, and yeah, I think it's really, really cool, and there's so many people I want to meet, and you guys get me. Like, I don't know, I just love the YouTube community, honestly. So question number 12 is, what video are you embarrassed by? There's definitely some older ones that I've left up that I'm a little bit embarrassed by because the quality wasn't the best, or I kind of just threw it on there and I wasn't, like, I should have refilmed, or I should have taken more time. I think the video I'm most embarrassed by, I guess, this is kind of hard to explain, but I did a video on like leaving my abusive marriage, and like, it's not that I'm embarrassed by it, I just feel like it's a very vulnerable video for me. So like, if someone was like on my channel, like especially like people I know, and they're like, oh, what is this, and they like see that I like talked about it and did a whole video on it, I don't know why, it just feels, I don't know if embarrassing is the right word. Like, I know it's a good video and I like it had a good reason, and your stories on there are absolutely amazing. Like, this comment section literally could make me cry, which is why it's so important to talk about domestic violence. But I don't know, it's so vulnerable that it makes me feel embarrassed in a way. I don't know how to describe that. So question number 13 is, what video are you the most proud of? And it'd probably be the same video at the same time. I don't even know how to explain it, but it just took a lot for me to do that. And like, I don't want to like go into any details or anything, but I had someone that I'd previously talked to reach out to me, and I've been praying for her this entire time because she's in a really bad situation. And it just goes to show, like, even something you're scared to talk about, something hard to talk about, you might talk about it, and even if it just helps one person, like, that's what matters. So I guess I'm proud of that because of the response I got from it, and because yeah, because I just want to help people as much as I can. And yeah, I don't want to get sappy, but like, I really do, like, whenever you guys tell me like things you're going through or anything like that, like, I pray for y'all. Like, even if you're not religious or anything, like, like, I think it's just the thought that counts. Like, I think about you guys in my prayers. So number 14 is, what is your first YouTube memory? And I think it was probably during like the holidays. I was watching, I think I just started watching beauty videos out of nowhere. I'm not even sure what led me to it. I didn't like makeup. No one in my family really wore makeup, but I remember, I'm thinking like Blair Fowler, I think was her name. I used to watch 11th Gorgeous. Yeah, and Marlena Still. I think those were the OG people that I watched. I can't think of anything specific. I just feel like I can remember it being around the holiday times, and I just started watching it. Maybe on like my laptop or something. My little mini laptop I used to have when I was a kid. Like one of those like little tiny like little netbooks or something they were called, I think. I just remember watching it out of nowhere. I don't know what led me to it or anything, but it was beauty videos. It's always been beauty videos. I rarely ever watch anything except beauty videos. I'm trying to think, but I feel like I used to watch just like very simple tutorials, and I really loved them. So that is everything for today's video. I don't know if I answered everything correctly. For some reason I feel kind of like all over the place today, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.